Wonderful. I've got a computer all my own. I can't wait to try it out. Oh no. My computer crashed. Wait, what's going on here?
We have interrupted your Nether Star MC Environment ME session for Leon Error. Leon knows that you are attempting to download illicitly obtained software that you've stolen from your local Walmart, and we have given you this error to see if you'll be remorseful for your actions. So, whatever you do today, do not turn off your computer throughout the duration of this error. If you do, Leon will become mad. Very mad. So much, so that he'll change forms and notify the Center of Forensics and Investigation about your theft of software. I will not repeat myself. As a matter of seriousness, your personal projects should not be the last thing to worry about. In the interest of fairness, you will now be given 35 chances not to turn off your computer, as well as 5 minutes for you to wait out so as to let this error self-destruct. Should you get out of line, then you'll suffer dearly for your crimes. With that, I'm off.
Remember, I am watching you like a hawk.
Is this one of those Barney Errors that I've been seeing float around online? Whatever. I'm turning it off on my own free will whether you like it or not.
You didn't listen to the announcer. I saw that you turned off your computer. Now I'll have to deduct a chance and increase the timer. You now have 34 chances left, and 10 minutes to wait out so as to let this error self-destruct. Please refrain from doing that again.
What's all this about? Why have you given me this error?
You've committed the act of software piracy, and I've given you this error to see if you'll be remorseful for your actions. This whole ordeal was easily circumventable had you not sailed the 7 seas of the internet. Maybe this will teach you not to take software without paying for it.
That might affect me in the long run, but it won't affect me now.
That's the second time. Now you have 33 chances left and 15 minutes to wait out.
Don't care.
Third time already? Well, you now have 32 chances to spare, and 20 minutes on the clock. Alright, this is starting to get repetitive. 31 chances and 25 minutes now. Seriously? You're still refusing to listen to me? All I asked of you was not to turn off your computer, but what do you just so happen to be doing? Exactly that. When someone tells you to stop, you are to stop. Simple as that. 30 chances left and 30 minutes to wait out, and as an added bonus, I've decided to change the background color to beige.
You still can't coax me into waiting on you hand and foot.
Alright, now my temper is starting to slip. You've turned off your computer 6 times thus far, and it's really starting to piss me off. 29 chances and 35 minutes.
Still don't care.
Seriously, enough. Why must you insist on turning it off over and over? 28 chances and 40 minutes on the clock, and the background is now yellow. Keep at it, and you will face severe repercussions. Now you're pissing me off even further, and as you can see, the background color is now orange. That is not what you want. Stop turning it off. That's all I ask.
No.
No, no, no. Why do you keep turning off your fucking computer? You've exhausted my patience so much that I'm literally about to snap like a fucking twig. The background is vermilion now, and this is your last chance, before I transform into evil mode.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. We can keep this up for as long as you want to disobey the announcer's instructions.
Take me away.
That's right, you miserable moron. I am now in evil mode. From here on out, things are only gonna get worse. I have a whole variety of forms I can transform into to scare you shitless. Plus, you have 25 chances left to spare, and 1 hour to wait this error out, and as the cherry on top, I've changed the background color to red. You'd better cut this bullshit out right now, because your ownership of this here computer is at stake.
I still don't see how this will get me to stop turning off my computer. You're gonna have to try harder than that.
And of course you decide to do it again. It's just one rule. One simple rule. And you've already broken it 11 times thus far. This error is not a joke. Hell, it shouldn't even be considered a joke from the get-go. 24 chances and 1.5 hours.
Still no.
At this point, you're just disobeying me on purpose. I have told you time and time again not to turn off your computer, but you keep on doing exactly that. Stop it. Cut this shit out, or I'll transform into my second evil mode.
Well, I'm not getting any younger here, so bring it on.
This is my second evil mode. Clearly, you are not taking this error seriously. If you continue this, you'll end up behind bars. Also, you have 22 chances left as well as 2.5 hours to wait out, and the background is now a darker shade of red. Seriously, enough. When I tell you to stop it, I mean, fucking, stop it. 21 chances left. Turn it off again, and I'll transform into my third evil mode.
You can't scare me forever.
The fuck I can't. You've already obliterated what little patience I have left. Also, you have brought on my third evil mode. Since you insist on turning off your computer over and over against my wishes, I retain the right to progress myself to be more and more scarier. Anyways, you have 20 chances left to spare, and 4 hours to wait out so as to let this error self-destruct. As an added bonus, I've decided to change the background to brown.
Still not scary.
Maybe according to you. You see how much the background has deteriorated from the clean white background it used to be, right? Was it really worth it turning off your computer so many times? I thought not. Anyways, the chances are now 19, and 5 hours are on the clock for you to wait out. While you're at it, why not catch up on your house chores while you wait for this error to self-destruct?
I've already washed the dishes. You're not coaxing me into washing them again.
Won't matter anyway. You still have the opportunity to stop it with the turn-offs, and you could easily be doing something more freeing than having me as your biggest worries. 18 chances remain. Technically, this is the halfway mark, because 35 divided by 2 rounds out to 18. But that's not the hot issue right now. 18 chances may not be a whole lot, but can't you just wait 6 hours for this error to go away?
No.
I
should have seen this coming because you've watched countless Barney Error videos before getting something that follows roughly the same formula on this computer of yours. Anyways, you now have 17 chances left, and 7 hours on the clock.
You're right. I have. But I'm still turning it off.
Seriously, stop turning it off. I have to keep telling you over and over not to turn it off, but do you listen? No, of course not. You know what? Turn it off again, and I'll transform into Giga mode. Like, seriously, you could have stayed on chance 20 and I would leave you be. But, having considered the amount of times you've turned off your computer, you've proven to be persistent, and annoying at that.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I can tell your sense of dignity is faltering by the minute. Anyways, you have 16 chances left, and 8 hours to wait out for this error to self-destruct. But remember what I've said earlier, or you'll suffer dearly for your immoral actions. Don't do it.
You know what? Fuck you.
Ha 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 ha. I got your ass good. As you can tell, I've transformed into Giga mode. Now, you'd better listen up. The background color is gray now, and these are your last 15 chances before you end up instigating an authority response. I haven't forgotten about your theft of software. I'm dead fucking serious when I say this. You need to keep your computer on at all times from this point on. It's not too much of an ask, and yet you keep ignoring me, every time.
That I do. And what are you gonna do about it? Nothing.
Quite the opposite. In fact, this charade has to end sometime or another. I don't care how many forms I have to transform into to get through to you. I'm just trying to save your ass from ending up in prison. 14 chances in 12 hours now. You're driving yourself closer and closer to legal action every time you turn off your computer, but there's still hope. And it lies in the palm of your hand.
You're not helping.
Okay, fine. But remember what I said earlier. The chances are now 13, and you have 14 hours to wait out. And to incentivize you not to turn off your computer, I'll shift into nightmare mode if you turn it off again.
I don't have time for this bullshit.
And what do you keep on doing? Turning off your computer. Turning off your computer will only make things worse. I have told you time and time again not to turn off your computer, but what do you keep on doing? Exactly that. As you can tell, this is my nightmare mode. I've also changed the background color to black for dramatic effect. Anyways, you have 12 chances left, and 16 hours on the clock. Now, stop turning it off.
In your dreams.
In all honesty, not only are you burning through all your chances, but you're marching closer and closer to prosecution, and also wanting me to leave you without a computer. Again, you could have just stayed at chance 20 and I would leave you be, but of course, you fucked it up and blew it.
And?
You have 11 chances left, and 18 hours to wait out until this error self-destructs. Oh, and if you turn it off again, I'll transform into devil mode. Don't do it.
Go ahead. Make my day.
You asked.
Welcome, my fellow offender, to hell. I am now in devil mode. Now, here's what's gonna go down. As you can tell, the background has changed to fire, and these are your last 10 chances before you get punished to the maximum extent of the law, all because you thought that brazenly ignoring my instructions would make this error go away. Well, that's not gonna happen if you keep disobeying me. 10 chances and 20 hours now.
Stop trying.
And of course, you decide to disobey me yet again, like the insolent little fucker you really are. You know what? Turn it off again, and I'll shift into my EXE mode. You now have to wait 24 hours for this error to go away, or you will see what happens.
You try me, asshole.
Who's the asshole now? This is my EXE mode. You've still proven to be persistent. I'd expect that from someone like you. Anyways, you now have 8 chances left, and 30 hours on the clock, and as an added bonus, the fire in the background is red now. Turning off your computer will not make things any better, and I have a whole plethora of modes I can transform into, if you keep ignoring such simple instructions. Stop turning it off.
What if I do this?
Nice try, cheater. Changing the chances also constitutes as a turn-off. You now have 7 chances left, and 36 hours to wait out. Turn it off again, and you'll be in for a whole load of unpleasant surprises. Plus, a world of shit.
You can't keep this shit up forever.
As a matter of fact, yes, I can. This is my demon mode. You've burned through 24 of your chances, and yet you're still turning off your computer even despite this whole ordeal hanging over your head. Enough is enough with this bullshit now. You're 6 chances away from being put in handcuffs. Plus, the fire in the background is now white. And yes, I still haven't forgotten about the amount of software you've stolen, you fucking pirate.
You still know about my theft of software?
Yes, I do. And if you turn it off again, you'll be in for another nasty surprise.
Another one? Where are we? North Korea. I'm an adult and I can decide for myself.
No, we are not in North Korea. But you'll probably end up in a place just like that if you keep turning off your computer. Anyways, this is my 666 mode, which means you are now on your last 5 chances. Plus, you now have to wait 2 days, or 48 hours, for this error to go away, and the fire in the back is blue now. As I said earlier, you could easily be doing something that isn't as worrying as thinking about your potentially inevitable arrest. But seriously, stop turning off your computer already.
No, never. In fact, I'll play some games on my phone or something.
Don't get your hopes up. Using other technology during this error also constitutes as a turn-off. As you can see, I am now in shadow mode. The background is now snow. You have 4 chances left to spare, and you now have to wait 60 hours for this error to self-destruct. If you keep this up any longer, you will— Oh my god, why?
I'm surprised that you're still turning it off after disobeying me so many times, 32 in total, at that. As you can see, I am now in dark mode. You have 3 chances left, and 72 hours to wait out. As an added bonus, the background is now red to black radiant. If you keep this shit up, you better hope that they provide reasonable accommodations for you in prison. Don't waste your final 3 chances if you can't even help it.
Just stop. You still can't scare me.
So, it's all come down to this. You've disobeyed me so many times that you've caused all this to go down. You're teetering dangerously close to facing prosecution right now. And this is my final form. You are now on your last 2 chances. You have 96 hours to wait out. You've caused all this shit to go down. You can't escape the consequences. It was just one rule. One simple rule. But you chose to ignore it. Hence, stop turning off your computer right the fuck. Now will you suffer dearly for your crimes?
Ah, who cares?
You never listen to me ever. You have brazenly disobeyed my instructions 34 times over. Well, guess what? You are only on your own now. As you can tell, you are now at your last chance. You now have 120 hours to wait out so as to let this error self-destruct. You've brought this upon yourself and you know it. I've got the Center of Forensics and Investigation monitoring you now. They have been counting every single time you have turned off your computer until this very moment. I have half a mind to report you to that for your theft of software. Give it up. Give it up now, you thieving little fucker. You can't save yourself from incarceration right now by not turning off your fucking computer running this piece of shit operating system. Now, I will say this once, and I will not say it again. Stop turning off your motherfucking computer. As stated earlier, you only have one chance not to turn it off. Don't fuck it up and just wait for 5 fucking days.
It's all caught up to me now, huh? Well, if that's how it's gonna be, I'm gonna tell you something.
What is it? Dare I ask?
All you've done is piss me the fuck off with this error of yours. I'm sick of your shit and you should know it by now. You've also indoctrinated a whole generation of people with the shittiest art imaginable. Burn in hell for all I care about.
Hell with you, you know what? If you want to turn off your fucking computer so fucking badly, then do it for all I care. Turn it off. I fucking dare you to turn it off. Come on, I'm waiting.
You're psychologically disturbed and you have my pity. I'm turning it off for the final time now.
That is so fucking it, you fucking pirate. You are in the biggest trouble ever. Now find yourself a graveyard, asshole, 'cause I'm done.
Okay. I'm back on my bearings. Now, as you can tell, you've wasted all 35 of your chances. However, instead of having you wait for 5 days to get your computer back in order, I've presented you with the code entry, which means you are to enter the correct code so as to get your computer back to working order and also to avoid legal action. It should be pretty straightforward. Use the number keys on your keyboard to, well, enter numbers for your code. Use the spacebar to separate the numbers in your code. If you're in doubt with the code you've entered, use the backspace button to take away a digit from your code, or press the delete key to get rid of the entire thing. Press the enter key to confirm the code you've entered. Like that of the Barney Errors, if you enter the correct code, you'll get your computer back without question or reprisal, and I'll also give the authorities a false alarm. But here's the deal. There's a tracker implanted inside this computer of yours. If you get the code wrong, then said tracker will sound off, and not only will the authorities raid your house and have you arrested in the process, but I will also render your computer completely inoperable. On a final note, you only have one shot to get the code right. Now, have at it.
Let's see if these numbers will do me justice.
I'm sorry, but the code you entered was sour. The sweet code was 1, 5, 8, 12, 15, 19, 21, 24, 26, 30. Had you known that those were the days in December in which I've posted sinking art online, then you would have had no trouble getting the code right. Plus, had you entered that, then this computer of yours would be allowed to return to working order, and I would have given the authorities a false alarm, and I also would have left you alone. But that did not come true. In actuality, the chances of you getting the code right were almost no shot. Now, what with you failing the code entry, and as reprisal, for having no decency in your attitude towards me, it's time to punish you. Since you did not listen to me about turning off your computer 35 times, your ownership of this computer is officially over. Your computer's hard disk has already been formatted and wiped clean. Plus, the tracker implanted inside this computer will sound off at any given moment now, and I have notified the Center of Forensics and Investigation about your theft of software. At the same time, you've also mixed your only opportunity to put this whole ordeal behind you. That was, don't shoplift. You will now face the full wrath of justice for your tomfoolery immediately, and you are now fucked 6 ways from Sunday and you know it. Now, here comes the infraction sequence. Watch out.
Fuck. What have I done?
Attention criminal. You have instigated an authority response from your computer. The information pertaining to the purchase and usage of this computer has been cataloged by the Center of Forensics and Investigation, and local law enforcement has also been alerted. You are now under immediate arrest for crimes of shoplifting, software piracy, tampering with evidence, obstruction of justice, because you failed the code entry, and overall petty theft. Also, an arrest warrant with your name on it has been issued nationwide. So be it. This whole ordeal was easily circumventable had you not engaged in cybercrime and had just waited those original 5 minutes. You were given ample opportunity to listen to this error, but you chose to ignore it, and us. Let's hope they provide reasonable accommodations for you in New Lisbon, because that's where you're headed for the next 25 to 30 years. Great thievery play, and tough luck for you. Farewell to thee now.
Come the fuck on. I can't rot in prison.
Maybe this will teach you not to take software without paying for it, you thieving fuck. Ha 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 ha. Goodbye now.